Hello again, and welcome to my study on this Friday morning. When I was younger, I really enjoyed change. I like doing different things, and I like doing things differently. I like to go to new places. I like to do things which were exciting and different. Now, I'm a bit older, and I have to say I don't like change as much. I like my routine. I like to do the things I know what I'm doing. I like to go on holiday to the same sort of places. I just like being where I am. But when I think of the changes we've seen since the start of the year, they're really quite incredible. Pandemics, lockdown, COVID-19, social distancing, Zoom. We didn't even know these words before the beginning of this year. Now they're common parlance to us, and things have been so different. There's been so much change, and things are still changing. Shops are opening. We're gradually going back to some sort of new normality. People are going to Spain and then finding when they come back they've got to isolate. People are very uncertain about whether they should book holidays or not. And I find it's that pace of change that is really so difficult. All through our lives we face change. We get older, our children grow up, we have grandchildren, they get older. My hair seems to get thinner and greyer. But it's all a change which is quite slowly paced, quite even, and we seem to cope with that. I think it's been the suddenness and abruptness of the changes that we've seen and we are seeing that make them so difficult. And I have to say, I do find sometimes it quite challenging. I find sometimes I feel a bit lost, perhaps a bit abandoned. When I see and hear what's happening and when I have to think about where I go and putting masks on, it's just different. And some days I wake up and I don't feel so good. Other days I wake up and I feel fine. And sometimes I felt, well, it's just me and Janet. But of course, there is one thing that doesn't change, and that's God. And in particular, God's love for us. He sent Jesus down to show us how to live. And as Jesus said, there are really only two things: love your God and love your neighbour as yourself. And that love, that being with God, is a constant we can always hold on to. In all of the change that's around us, we know that God and his love is there for us. And that really is something firm and solid and concrete when all around you is changing, when all around you is challenging. So as we go through these changes, and I expect there to be more changes still, then we can hold on to God and know that he loves us and know that he is with us. Whatever changes, he is there. That's amazing, isn't it? So let's end with a prayer. God, we thank you for being there as we go through all of the changes, as we have to modify our lives because of what's happening. Help us to know that you and your love are with us always, and help us to cope with the changes as we go through these times. Amen.